Hi, my name is Stephen Foster. I work for Push My Button, the official resellers of HappyOrNot in Australia, New Zealand, and the Pacific. Today, I'm going to talk about one of the performance indicators that you can calculate using HappyOrNot, the Net Promoter Score. Often we get asked this question by our customers or prospective customers, can HappyOrNot calculate the Net Promoter Score? And my simple answer is yes. For those out there who don't know what the Net Promoter Score question, then if you see how likely are you to recommend our product or service to a friend or colleague, that's the Net Promoter Score question. And often that Net Promoter Score question is calculated out of 0 to 10. So how can the HappyOrNot smiley faces calculate Net Promoter Score? Well, let me show you. And I think it's actually very simple and very easy, and actually in a lot of ways easier than the standard Net Promoter Score calculation method. So when we talk about Net Promoter Score, we're talking about detractors, passives, and promoters. And like I said before, you're generally rating someone from 0 to 10. An organization obviously wants you to be the 9 and 10s, and they don't want you to be 7 and 8, so they don't count for anything, or the detractors. So when we think of it from a HappyOrNot perspective, then we're thinking that if you press the very satisfied face, the bright green face, you're a promoter. You're going to tell someone about this service. Where if you hit the red faces, you're the detractors, you're unlikely. And if you're the green, it was passive. You know, yeah, it was good. It wasn't great, wasn't rubbish, but good service. And then to calculate the Net Promoter Score, it's as simple as minusing the promoter's percentage against the detractor's percentage, and that will give you the score of between -100 and 100, which is the Net Promoter Score boundaries. And from a customer's perspective, they understand this very easily. They just see the question, then not necessarily thinking Net Promoter Score question, but they're thinking, yeah, it was a great service. Green, nah, not very good. Red, or in between green. They're not thinking, well, is it a rating of 6 or 7, or is it 8 or 9? It's very simple and very obvious. Of our customers which are using Net Promoter Score as their performance indicator in HappyOrNot, they tell us that the results that HappyOrNot is delivering is very similar, if not the same, as their Net Promoter Score calcs they're getting at the end of the year when they do their annual survey, or every 6 months when they might do an annual survey. So it's very trustworthy Net Promoter Score calculation. And in the reporting service, it's extremely easy to see, as with everything with HappyOrNot. Let me just show you the reporting. As you can see in the reporting, I'm asking the question, how likely are you to recommend our products and services? I've selected the Net Promoter Score performance indicator here, and now I can see the blue line is my Net Promoter Score by the time period selected. And down here, I can see my Net Promoter Score by hour and by day of week, and by individual location, or by the hierarchy that I've set up in the reporting, in this sense, Australia and New Zealand. So extremely flexible and a lot more detailed than your traditional NPS surveys, which generally to be done on a six monthly or annual basis. We can see it down to the minute, or down to the day, or individual location or area. So as mentioned before, absolutely HappyOrNot can calculate the Net Promoter Score, and I think it's a lot easier for your customers to answer that question using our 4 smiley faces. If you think this would be useful for your organization to see Net Promoter in real time, then please get in touch at pushmybutton.co.nz. Please take a look at our videos and subscribe to this channel. It'd be great to speak with you. Thank you. Bye.